So let's begin our practice this evening just by taking a moment or two just to get yourself comfortable. Start to allow your body to soften and relax. Start to allow your mind to slow down. And become aware of your breathing. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And slowly scan down through your body. Building up a mental picture in your mind of how your body feels today. How all the different parts of your body are feeling and how they're linked together. And then bring your awareness to the activities in your mind. Be aware of the thoughts, the feelings that are in your mind this evening. Let them drift into your mind and then let them drift away. If you possibly can, don't give those thoughts any attention, just watch them as they come and go. And then bring your awareness back to your breathing. And follow the breath as it comes in and goes out. And finally, take a moment to set your intention for this evening's practice. And to remind yourself of your motivation for being here today. Let's start to bring some movement into the body. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles. Circle your wrists. Stretch your fingers out wide and point your toes. And then clench your hands into a fist and pull your toes back towards your shins. And relax your hands, relax your feet. Slowly and gently turn your head from side to side. And then relax your neck. And allow your head to rest on the mat. Bring your feet up off the ground, take hold of your knees and hug them up towards your chest. And then extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Point your toes, straighten your legs as much as you can. And take hold of the legs at the back of your knees. Gently pull back on both legs. And keeping that gentle tension on. Pull your toes back to your shins and push your heels up towards the ceiling. And point your toes again. And gently pull back. Ease the tension off. Relax your ankles. Allow your knees to bend, but keep the feet up off the ground. Take your hands down your shins towards your ankles if you can, towards the outside edges of the feet. And the soles of the feet together and hug your heels in. And then take the feet out to the sides, keeping the knees bent. Soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Happy baby. If you feel you can, gently pull down on the soles of the feet. And bring the soles of the feet back together. Take your hands round onto the balls of the feet, so you're hooking your fingers round and underneath your feet. And then slowly and gently start to straighten the legs just as much as you can. Allow your knees to bend. Take the hands down the outsides of your legs, towards the outside of your thighs. Straighten your legs and point your toes up. And keeping your hands at the sides of your thighs, supporting your legs as much as you need to, or as little as you need to. Let the legs fall out to the sides. And raise your legs back up. Allow the knees to bend. Bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Knees and ankles together. Extend your arms out to the sides. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the left side. Inhale back to the centre. And exhale over to the right side. Inhale back to the centre. Draw your arms into your sides. Turn onto your side and come up to seated. Your hands to the sides of your hips. Come up onto your sit bones and lift your chest up. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, raise up. And exhale, lower down to shoulder height. Your palms facing forward. Bend at the elbows. Pull back across your chest. And lift your chin. And keeping your arms bent, bring your forearms in together. And just gently push your forearms and the palms of your hands in towards each other. And then bring them back out to the side. Straighten your arms. And pull back across your chest again. Raise your arms up. Bring the palms together. And stretch up towards the ceiling. And then lower your arms down to chest height. Push your fingers away from you. Arch your back and bring your chin in. And raise your arms up again. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your arms down, bringing your hands down behind your back. interlace your fingers and push your hands away from the bottom of your back, lifting your chest up, raising your chin slightly, and squeeze your shoulder blades in. And relax your shoulders forward, let your hands come down to the bottom of your back. Let go of your hands, take an inhale. Raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Just relax your neck and shoulders. Then bring your hands forward, coming on to your hands and knees. And let your belly sink down, lift your chin up. Into cow. And then arch your back and bring your chin in. So we'll come into cat. As you breathe in, sink your belly down, lift your chin up. And as you breathe out, arch your back and bring your chin in. And breathe in, come to cow. And breathe out to cat. And sit back onto your heels. Stretch out in front with your fingers. Bring your chest forward. Curl your toes under. And straighten your legs. Pushing up into downward facing dog. Remembering you can put your knees down whenever you need to take a break. And take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower your knees down and sit back onto your heels again. Bring your chest forward. Curl your toes under. And push up to downward facing dog. And keep pushing the mat away from you with your hands. And as you do, walk your heels up and down on alternate feet. And come back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees down. Sit back to your heels again. Bring your chest forward. Curl your toes under. Push up. Back to downward facing dog. Bring your chest forward to plank. Knees down if you need to. And lower your chest down to the ground. Your feet onto the insteps. And either keeping your forearms down on the ground or the palms of your hands down on the ground. Lift your chin and your chest up. So we'll come into either cobra or Sphinx. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up. And then walk your feet up to the front of the mat. So we're in a forward fold. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers. And take a side bend over to the left. And back to the centre. And over to the right. And back to the centre again. Release the grip on your fingers. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on your left foot, turning your toes out and coming onto the heel. And push down with your right foot to bring your body up. Raise your arms up into warrior one. And lower your arms out to the sides. Bring them down behind your back, interlacing your fingers. Lift your chest up. Push your thumbs down your spine. We'll take an inhale here. And as you exhale, hinge forward over your right thigh. And if you can, bring your shoulders down inside the right knee. And if you can, push your hands up away from the bottom of your back. And humble warrior. Let your hands come down to the bottom of your back. Push down with your right foot to bring your body up. Release the grip on your fingers. Raise your hands back up to warrior one. Lower your arms forward. Bring your hands down to the ground. And turn your left foot onto the ball of the foot. So we're in runner's lunge. Step up with your left foot. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your palms together. Lower them down to your heart. Take the weight over onto your right foot. Spread your toes out. Grip into the ground with your right foot. And start to hinge your body forward. And as you do, raise your left leg up behind. We'll go into warrior three. And step back with your left foot. Raise your arms up. And turn your chest round to the long side of the mat, lowering your arms down. So we're coming to warrior two. Looking out over your right hand. Lower your left hand down onto your thigh. Turn your right hand palm up. Reach up and stretch back to reverse warrior. And straighten your right leg. And see if you can reach back again. And lower your right arm down. Bring your toes to point forward. And just bring your heels in line. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands round to the right side, and as you do, turn your right foot out. Come on to the ball of your left foot, and then step up with the left foot. So back to forward fold at the front of the mat. Take a step back on your right foot, turning the toes out, coming onto the heel. Push your left foot down into the ground, raising your arms up. We're in warrior one. Lower your arms out to the sides, bringing your hands down behind your back, interlace your fingers, lift your chest up, push your thumbs down your spine. We'll take an inhale here. And as you exhale, hinge forward. And if you can, come inside the knee. But if not, just rest on the knee. And if you can, lift your arms up. Let your hands come down into the bottom of your back. Push your left foot down, bringing your body up. Let go of your hands and raise them back up. Into warrior one. Lower your arms forward. Bring your hands down to the ground. Right foot onto the ball of the foot. And step up with your right foot. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your palms together and lower down to the heart. Take your weight over onto your left foot. And start to hinge your body forward, raising the right leg up in warrior three. And step back with your right foot. Raise your arms up. And as you do, turn your chest round. Lower your arms down to shoulder height. Looking out over the left hand. Warrior two. Lower your right hand down onto your thigh. Left hand palm up. Reach up. And stretch back to reverse warrior. And straighten your left leg. And stretch back again with the left hand. Allow your left arm forward. Bring your toes to point forward and bring your heels in line. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands round to the left. As you do, turn your left foot out. Right foot onto the ball of the foot. And step up. So back to forward fold. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your palms together and reach back. And then reach up to the ceiling. Take an inhale. As you exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on your left foot. And then on your right, push your hips up. Downward facing dog. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees down. And sit back onto your heels. And bring your chest forward. Draw your hands in underneath your shoulders. And keeping the left hand down, raise your right hand up. And lower back down. Bring the back of the hand to the mat. And thread through. And if you feel you can reach up with the left hand to the ground above your head. And bring your left hand in. Push down to bring your body up. And bring your right hand down to the mat. Take your left hand out to the side and reach up. And then lower the hand down. Bring the back of the hand to the mat. And thread through. Again, if you feel you can, reach up with the right hand. And bring your right hand back in. Push down into the ground. Bringing both hands back to the mat. Bring your toes together. Take your knees out to the edges of the mat. And sit back onto your heels. And let your chest and your shoulders sink down. And bring your chest forward. Walk your hands in so they're underneath your shoulders again. Keep your toes together and bring your knees in together. And lean your hips over to the left side. And back to the centre. And over to the right side. And back to the centre again. Walk your hands back towards your knees and come to seated with your feet out in front. Keep your right foot out where it is. Bring your left foot into the side of the thigh. Hands to the sides of your hips. And come up onto your sit bones, lifting your chest up. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down to the sides. Take your left foot out. Bring your right foot in. Hands to the sides of your hips again and lift up onto your sit bones. Raising your chest up. We'll take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down to the sides. Bring both of your feet in. Soles of the feet together. And hug your heels in. Take hold of your ankles or your toes. And push your knees down. Lift your chest up. Raise your chin slightly. Relax your shoulders forward. Bring both feet in. Hands to the sides of your hips. And take your left hand over onto your right knee. Right hand to the ground behind your back. And twist. So you're looking back over your right shoulder. Relax, come forward. Take your right hand over onto your left knee, left hand to the ground behind your back. twist to look back over your left shoulder. And relax, come forward. Let your right hand to the ground at the side of your hip, left hand palm up. And take an inhale, raise your arm up. Exhale, stretch over. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower down. Left hand down to the ground, right hand palm up. Take an inhale, reach up. And exhale, stretch over. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower down. Take an inhale, raise both arms up. Bring your palms together. And exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands round to the right side. And back to the centre. And out to the left side. Back to the centre again. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Change the crossing of your legs. And as you exhale, fold forward. Out. Walk your hands out to the left side. And back to the centre. And out to the right side. And back to the centre again. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down to the sides. Just relax your neck and shoulders. And take your feet out in front. Bring your backs down onto the mat. Arms alongside your body. Your palms facing down. And draw your heels up towards your buttocks. Keeping your ankles about hip width apart. And then push down with the soles of your feet to push your hips up towards the ceiling. And lower your hips back down. Bring your feet up off the ground. Take hold of your knees. Hug them up towards your chest. Now extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Take hold of your legs, the back of the knees. Point your toes, straighten your legs as much as you can. And gently pull back. And ease the tension off. Relax the ankles. Allow the knees to bend. Bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Now extend your arms out to the sides. Cross the right leg over the top of the left leg. We'll take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the right side. Inhale back to the centre. And exhale over to the left side. Inhale back to the centre. Take the right foot, place it down on the mat and cross the left leg over the top of the right. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the left. Inhale back to the centre. And exhale over to the right. Inhale back to the centre. Take your left foot, place it at the side of the right. Relax your knees out to the sides. Bringing the soles of the feet together. And then extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take your ankles apart, relax the toes out to the sides. Bring your arms to a position that's comfortable for you. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And scan down through your head and face. Relaxing the muscles in the face and the jaw. Relax your neck and shoulders. Relax the muscles in the upper arms. The elbow joints. The muscles in the forearms. Relax the wrists and hands. Relax the thumbs and fingers. And bring your awareness back up your arms. Cross your shoulders. down into the collarbones and then into the pectoral muscles at the top of the chest. Relax the muscles at the top of the chest. Relax the rest of the chest and the rib cage. Relax the muscles across the top of the back, around the shoulder blades, down the sides of the spine. Relax the muscles in the bottom of the back, the muscles around the sides of the body. Relax the stomach muscles. Relax the pelvis and hips. Relax the muscles in the buttocks. Relax the hamstrings at the back of the legs. The muscles all around the thighs. Relax the knee joints, the calves, the shins. Relax the ankles, the feet, and the toes. Bring your awareness to your breathing now. Start to notice the inhale and exhale. And as you do, start to make the breaths a little bit longer each time. Within a few breaths, you're taking deep breaths in and out. And then on your next inhale, take the breath down into the bottom of the belly. Fill your belly up with air. Then fill your chest. Then fill your throat. Empty the throat. Empty the chest. And empty the belly. Breathe into the belly. Into the chest. Into the throat. Breathe out from the throat. Out from the chest. Out from the belly. Belly. Chest. Throat. Throat. Chest. And belly. If you can carry that on yourself now. Now release the focus from the breathing. Let your body take back control of the breath. Restore it to its natural rhythm. And turn your focus away from the breathing. Bring it to the physical sensations in your body. Notice the feelings in the muscles and joints. Notice the sensations in the parts of your body that are in touch with the ground. And let's gently start to bring some movement back into the body now. So move your hands and feet. Move your knees and hips. Move your chest and back. Move your arms and shoulders. Move your head and neck. And then when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side, and then in your own time, taking as much time as you need, bring yourself back up to seated. And just take a moment, just to let your body get used to being sat upright again. Let it settle back in. And then stay for a few more moments. The relaxation in your body, but also the stillness in your mind that's come from focusing so much on the breathing. We'll take a deep breath in and out. And if you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. Namaste. Thank you very much, everyone.